Electrostatic charge. In this module you'll learn what static electric charge is and how it is transferred by friction. The doorbell rings. You walk across the dry woolen rug in the room to reach for the metal doorknob. As you touch the doorknob, zap, you feel a painful jolt at your fingers. What is going on here? Get a glass rod and a piece of silk cloth. Now rub the glass rod with the silk cloth and bring it near some small paper bits. What do you observe? Hey, the glass rod attracts the paper bits. Why?
You getting the jolt and the glass rod attracting the paper pins. Both happen due to static electric charge or static electricity. A static electric charge is a charge that builds up when electric charges accumulate and stay on the surface of an object.
To understand static electricity, you first need to know about the nature and composition of matter. Matter, whether solid, liquid or gas, is made up of tiny units called atoms. Atoms are further made up of electrons, protons and neutrons. Electrons carry a negative charge, protons a positive charge, and neutrons no charge. Inside an atom, electrons orbit around a small central nucleus. The nucleus contains the protons and the neutrons. Wait a sec. Do you think that an atom as a whole is also charged? No. Most of the time, an atom is neutral. This is because an atom in an object contains an equal number of electrons and protons. These electrons and protons cancel each other's charges, thereby making an atom neutral. But an atom can become charged if the number of electrons and protons is not equal. This can occur when electrons are removed or added to the atom, let's say by rubbing. Depending on whether the atom loses or gains electrons, it acquires a positive or a negative charge. When two objects like a glass rod and silk cloth are rubbed together, the atoms at the surface of both are disturbed. This makes some electrons from the surface of atoms of one object, that is the glass rod, move to the other object, that is the silk cloth. This creates an imbalance in the charges because in both the rod and the silk cloth, the number of protons is no more equal to the number of electrons. The difference in the number of electrons and protons result in the glass rod acquiring a positive charge and the silk cloth acquiring a negative charge. There's more. Static electric charges usually build up during winter when the air is dry. This is because dry air helps electric charges to build up easily on the surface of materials. Humid air in summer, on the contrary, prevents the build-up of charges. This table shows the type of charges produced when some common materials are rubbed together.
In this module, you have learned the following. A static electric charge is a charge that builds up when electric charges accumulate and stay on the surface of an object.
All matter is made up of tiny units called atoms. Atoms are further made up of electrons, protons, and neutrons. Electrons carry a negative charge, protons a positive charge, and neutrons no charge. When two objects like a glass rod and silk cloth are rubbed together, the glass rod acquiring a positive charge and the silk cloth acquiring a negative charge. Static electric charges usually build up during winter when the air is dry.